Hello? Hello? Hello, is it showtime? I think it's showtime. Boink. Mic check. Mic has been checked. Hello, everyone. Find magical spells inside. Thursday, November 14th, 2024. Aviary Village. 45 days left in the season. We're going to do a candle run today. Great. All right, cool. Had to check the mic one last time. Why am I getting no sound? That's why. There's the sound. All right. So hello. Hi. How you doing? This is just going to be a simple candle run. Featuring the one and only alternate account. So, before we begin, I must clarify, as always, yes, I do have two accounts. The hubby is an alternate universe version of me, being the one on my Switch, or not on my Switch. It used to be a Switch account, now I just have it on my phone. The reason for that, and I must do this disclaimer every single time, the reason for that, perfect. The reason for that is, the reason why I have multiple accounts is because my first one died, gone to the wind. Second one on the Switch. Third one on PlayStation right here. The PlayStation one is only for video making purposes, for broadcasting purposes, as I say. The videos. That's this one. I can easily do it from here. I wanted to start from the very beginning and make it up to here. This one is my main one. It's just the one I've had for the longest time. It's also where I get to show off the friendship tree stuffs. I like this one a lot just because it's great. And every day, most every day, most every day I candle run with both accounts like this. And yeah, I used to do it with my brother ones too on the iPad, but I've since then stopped since no, I didn't have to. But I do like candle running. That's why I play this game. Usually I like it's rather therapeutic for me to just run around the worlds of Sky and do the quests. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And when I mean nothing suspicious involved, I mean nothing suspicious. And hypothetically, you know who you are, or is watching right now, you can click away before the video ends. Nothing suspicious whatsoever, no spoilers. Anyways, we have 4 quests today, all taking place in the Daylight Prairie. So let's get started, eh? How we doing? Let's lower my mic volume just a tad bit. Sorry, still working on audio. Oh, music. That's very important. I like my music in this game. Talking sounds, talking sounds, talking sounds. I can raise up the game volume. Max. Talking sounds. Okay. Talking sounds, talking sounds. Lower it a little bit. Talking sounds. Cool. I didn't go to school for audio engineering. Anyways, 4 quests we got. Find candles at the end of the rainbow in the Daylight Prairie, visit the cozy hideout in Daylight Prairie, and catch the light in the Daylight Prairie, and relive a spirit's memory in the Daylight Prairie. Fairly easy, actually. All this fairly easy stuff. And then we also have the seasonal candles. I did miss a seasonal candle previously, so it's forever just like that. I love this wheel, because you can attach anything to just the trigger. So, left trigger, it does bow. For me, it's usually just the fire. So then I could just, if I walk up, okay, if this was unlit, I walk up, light, nope, and I just right trigger without clicking anything, little fire, and then no fire, and then fire, and then no fire, and candles. Perfect. Yeah, audio. Oh yeah, this is new. I like this. This is pretty neat. I think it's pretty interesting that they're changing the home space for newer players. Let's talk about that. Yeah, sure. Let's talk about Sky for a bit. I kind of got the next 10 minutes to kill, because that's how long it takes me to candle run, especially if I'm going quickly. Sky is changing quite a bit, especially the community. I've always seen this community as a very positive one, but apparently, and I'm not like, with it, like, I'm not like like, ah, yes, I am a member of the Sky Children Life community. I'm very just, I'm very much a hermit. I mean, heck, I said my favorite thing to do in this game is candle run. Who likes to candle run in this game? Not a lot of people, I have found. But apparently there's a little bit of a split, a little bit of divide in the fan base where, I mean, one issue that's always going to be a thing with free-to-play games is money. Just cosmetics being very expensive, or just candle bundles being expensive. The never-ending hill they have to climb, the Greek story, Sisyphus, whatever his name was, of candle running and whatnot, which I do understand in a perspective that is not my own, which is, you know, probably everyone else. Candle running is very, very annoying and a little bit draining. I don't know. Oh crap! Wait! No, the spirit! I forgot about the spirit. Ah! All right, bingo. Cool guy. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a standing in any of this. I mean, cosmetics costing a lot of money really sucks. In, like, not even just oh, that's too bad, but in, like, if a piece of cosmetic looks pretty cool, or is pretty cool, like the broomstick that came out recently. Hold on, let's just go through this one. Howdy, Weave, welcome. 500, yeah, we're at 500 subscribers now. 503, dang. I'm pretty proud, if I say so myself. Not gonna lie. It's pretty cool. Although I'm not gonna officially, you know, raise the banner, and you know, we're not gonna party just yet for 500, just because one, I don't know what to do, and two, it fluctuates from time to time again. So you know, who knows? What is that ringing sound? Anyways, yeah, the Sky community. Sorry, totally got distracted there. But with with recently the Days of Mischief. Hello, dang, you look cool. With the Days of Mischief event that happened recently, they had the boomstick prop, not boomstick. As awesome and utterly confusing as that would be to put a gun in the world of Sky, a broomstick. Oh, sorry, my friend sent me something on the Instagrams. Howdy, Blinka, welcome. After 8 years, yeah, after 8 years, I finally got it to 500. I mean, 8 years minus the one that I didn't do anything, and then minus like the 5 that I wasn't taking it seriously. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm proud of that. But anyways, Sky, let me get my point across. The broomstick that was released. If you didn't know what it did, it doesn't change a lot. But what it did change was pretty cool. With flying in Sky, normally, you know, it's like this, the wings out. But with the broomstick, instead you'd be like riding on the broomstick, and that's how you'd be flying around. And it's like, oh, that's a cool little cosmetic change. If I recall, it was like $15 or something. Just the broomstick, no candles attached to it, which that's a lot. That's quite a bit of cash for a broomstick. Just saying. And that's coming from, you know, two perspectives. One, an account that doesn't spend money, and two, an account where money's no object. And even then, even on my main account, I have said this before, but on my main account, I have spent some real life cash on this game, mostly Season of Aurora because it was really cool, and the Season Pass because I do like the cosmetics in this game. I think they're pretty cool. But I think the last thing I spent real life money, it's so silly. I think the last thing I spent on an in-game currency was the gardening pants from last Days. I think it was Days of Bloom. Is it Days of Bloom? Is that what it's called? Days of Bloom from 2023, I think it was. Not counting season passes. Because season passes are at the consistent price of the same thing, with with the usual balance amount of cosmetics to it, while the other ones is just one-time purchase of either one cosmetic or a cosmetic with candles. Which, do any of these come with candles? They don't. Have any of them come with candles recently? Quite interesting. Congrats, man. Thank you, Wee. Thank you. Oh, that's all the quests. That took me 9 minutes. Not counting the 4 minutes that it took to start the stream, so that took me 5 minutes. And I was going slow. So, yeah. I'm pretty good at this game. Let's continue getting some candles. I usually miss out on doing a full candle run, so we're already live. But yeah, real life money stuff and mobile. That's usually the curse of free-to-play games, you know. It's like, oh, a game that's free. Don't mind if I do. What's the catch? It's cosmetics, usually. I mean, with, I think the first game I had that type of experience would be, besides Plants vs. Zombies 2, which we won't talk about that ever. Ever. You hear that? We will never mention Plants vs. Zombies 2. Ever. Except for that it was pretty cool and pretty fun, and I really like the music in that game. What can I say? I'm a sucker for cool plants. Especially the imitator. I think that was that one. It was the potato that could imitate plants. You get that with the power lily. Oh my gosh, you are farming like there's no tomorrow. And then twins. Oh my goodness, I miss that game. I'll be completely honest. I really like that game. Anyways, we're not talking about Plants vs. Zombies. First, at least in terms of my gaming experience, like where I think I would be considered a gamer. I'm not sure. Are mobile games considered gamers now? I remember there was a time where if you play mobile games, you're not a gamer. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just keep Plants vs. Zombies in, I guess. But, it was Fortnite. Anyways, what I'm saying, Fortnite, free-to-play game, bunch of cosmetics for seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seasons. I didn't spend a single dollar. And then they released Play Doctor skins, and I'm like, oh, well, this changes some things, doesn't it? Buy PS5 now? No. Not time yet. Also, I'm streaming. I can't buy a PS5 now. You guys will take my credit card info. Kidding, I don't use a credit card. I couldn't apply. They said no. Oh. But yeah, Fortnite. It was a free-to-play game. Spent money on some V-Bucks for the Plague Doctor skin. Scourge, I believe her name was. And then they got rid of them because of a pandemic or something that happened. I thought it was pretty. And then I bought the Season 7 Battle Pass. And I've talked about this with people at my work, which is so weird. Do you know how weird it is to work with people your age? And like, it's like, oh wait, yeah, you're like my similar age range. So when I did this certain thing, you also did this certain thing. I was talking to my coworkers, you know, about Fortnite, as the cool kids do these days. Like, what was your first season that you played? And it was like, oh yeah. Or what was the first season you bought? Like, what battle pass do you think was the coolest? And they're like, oh, Season 7, all the way. And I'm like, I was gonna say the same thing. And they're like, yeah, it was my first battle pass. I'm like, huh, interesting. It was my first battle pass too. Interesting. But I think that's pretty cool. Human connection, who knew? Okay, speaking of all these Sky Kids, I don't usually see this many Sky Kids around, but yesterday, there was like 3 minutes left on the clock for the candle run, and I was doing something else the entire day, so I wasn't able to candle run. But there was like 3 minutes left, and just me and 7 other people were just rushing doing the quest, and it was really funny. Like right now, except we're not rushing, we're pretty chill. Anyways, yeah, shared experience, I think that's great. That's also, anyway, another, I guess, free-to-play game. That's not really, I mean, it's free-to-play now, but it wasn't back in my day, so it don't count. It was Overwatch. Overwatch I technically got for free because my cousin gifted it to me. But, I don't know, that was a fun game. And we won't talk about at all. Yeah, mobile game. Not mobile game, sorry. Just free-to-play games. The curse that they always run into is, you know, they have to make money somehow. And it's either through cosmetics or pay-to-win stuff. Luckily, Sky, like, there is no pay-to-win strategy. Like, even with candle running, you're technically paying to lose if you get a chibi mask, because it's a lot more difficult to run with a chibi mask, I have learned. But, Let me get you. There we go. Getting this little guy all prepped up and ready. This is the part where we wait. I haven't been in this area in 8... Oh, well, never mind. Look at that. Ooh. My nail is broken. That really hurts. That's the curse they usually face. Free-to-plays. They have a lot of... Luckily, Sky doesn't have pay-to-win. Most games that I see nowadays don't have a pay-to-win. They just have, cool cosmetics, which... an important lesson that I learned from Markiplier. What in the world's going on? Important lesson that I learned from Markiplier is that customization isn't everything. You can have that nice, sweet, crisp default look, and you'll end up being unique because everyone will go for all the crazy stuff, but a good old classic default look, not everyone will do. Which I like. I think that's nice. Of course, Sky is a different story because I adore Sky and Fortnite. I adore cosmetics. I really I like just making the character your own. You know? Although there are some other games where I do appreciate this is the original. I'll keep it that way. Plants vs Zombies. Sorry, something in my throat there. Ooh, can we see Oreo? No, not enough people. Oh well. Oreo's the dog that's usually here. Hey, capes. I like my cape. Mobile games are amazing as a kid. They suck now. They're riddled with ads. Yeah. I think the only... That's a lie. I do play a few mobile games just because I think they're fun. And also they're great to pass the time. If you're in a lecture at school and you just need something to pass the time, Flow Free is great. I'll never pay for Flow because I can just turn off the connection on my phone and just play with no ads. And ads are annoying, but I don't know, for me... if there's an ad pop, I'm like, okay, that's my time to stop. Which is 2 to 3 levels, but 2 to 3 levels every couple of hours of lectures. Is my dog barking? No, it's not. I don't know. Anyways, besides that, let me just focus up a bit. Sorry. Flow Free is pretty fun. I like doing the daily puzzles. I do the daily puzzle and then I don't play for the rest of the day. That's great. Squad Busters. It's a game my not therapist. One of my doctors, my pediatrician, sure, why not? This game he told me about. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll play it, why not? Frick it, I'll frick with that. And then I didn't open it for months, and then I think a few weeks ago I accidentally opened it. I'm like, oh, sure, what is this? Oh, cool, that's great. I don't know how to describe it. You just kind of run around with cute characters, and I like cute things. I mean, heck, I played this game, so I like cute stuff is cute. Who knew? There's the other one. It's Brawl Stars, that one. I remember I played it back in 2020, I think. 2020, 2021, something like that, years ago. And I wanted to get to the character Jessie. She had she was a turret character. She had a little turret thing. I don't know. It was cool. I like it. It reminded me of Torbjorn. So I worked to get that character, and then I did. And then I think at that time my phone exploded, which that's a story for later. And then I got back to it again recently. Still, I maxed out the character finally. Unfortunately, that game kind of has the thing where it's if you like this one, Jessie's an uncommon character or whatever, one of the starter ones. So their max power. Their top highest level is a mythic character's level 1. So I keep getting body slammed in games, which really sucks. I do like the hero, or the character. I don't know. I do like him, but also I can't, I can't do anything. Found another character that has a turret. It's a pirate lady, so that's pretty cool. I don't know. I like the characters where I can just be like, oh, you shooting at me? Distraction! Bam! That also does damage. I think they're a bit silly. I forgot what I was talking. I was talking about games, just free-to-play stuff. I don't know. I think I think I play most games incorrectly, not because I try to do that on purpose, but more just because my history of gaming, specifically online gaming, isn't, like, I would say in that way it's a bit sheltered. Hey, Weave Boy is live. Everyone subscribe to Weave Boy. I would say it was quite a bit sheltered in terms of other things. You know? Like, the most I did was play Minecraft on my Xbox 360. But, like, we never really progressed in the game. We just kind of always started a new world. You know? I like, it's only until very recently where I kind of understood, like, oh, there's more to Minecraft, especially, like, with watching Hermitcraft and stuff, and, like, Dream SMP. I know the Dream SMP is bad nowadays. I think it's bad. I don't know how the internet feels about the Dream SMP, but I remember finding it for the first time with, I don't know what I'm allowed to say, because I know a lot of things, a lot of bad stuff and bad things happened after Dream SMP, so I'll shut up. We'll move on to we'll move on Hermitcraft. I remember watching Hermitcraft and, like, being like, oh, like, you can build. Wow, or like redstone. And it's like, oh, duh, you can build, you can do redstone, whatever, but that was never obvious to me. My guide of Minecraft was Stampy Longnose's and Iblistic Squid's Adventure Map series, specifically the Adventure Map. I occasionally watched Lovely World. I didn't have the patience for it, apparently. I sometimes watch Quest to Kill the Ender Dragon. Also, apparently didn't have the patience, but Adventure Map, I liked it. Maybe because it was a linear story. Maybe I really like linear games. Maybe that's why. But like, that was my point of view for Minecraft. Like, one of the first things I wanted to build, I know, because it was what I tried to do in the recent season of Undercraft, was build the Mystery Science Theater 3000 Satellite of Love. And I wanted to turn that to an adventure map. I remember that, and then around the time I stopped playing it, blah blah blah, I don't know. Yeah. I realized this a while ago. I think, like, with Sky, I probably still play, but with every other game, like The Walking Dead, Amori, which is a pretty crazy thing about Walking Dead, Amori, Subnautica, like all the games I've played on this channel, I would have never played by myself. I don't think I would be as much into video games if I wasn't recording it for YouTube. And that's not like, oh, you only play the games to record. I record the games to have a visual catalog of it. I play the games because it's something to do on YouTube. Because I see, like, Stampy Longnose and Markiplier do the YouTube stuff. I'm like, oh, I want to do that. I want to, like, play the games. I think I can be good at that. I think I can commentate. Took forever, but I finally learned how to continuously never shut the frick up. I just gotta work on doing the opposite. With, like, playing different games I've never played before, I've never done that. And now I have, and I think it's pretty fun. If it's not making a lot of sense what I'm saying, don't worry, it's not supposed to. I'm candle running, so I'm kind of just thinking off the top of my head. But I played Subnautica before on this channel earlier, in, like, I think in, like, 2022 or 2021, something like that, and I didn't finish it because I was too scared. But as soon as, like, the way I scheduled 2023 to be like, okay, like, it's the year of The Walking Dead, and in between we'll have other stuff to, you know, like, hey, if you liked me playing The Walking Dead, Doki Doki Literature Club, and then whatever, Undertale, which I know is, like, a very popular game, but I've never played before, so I played it. And then Subnautica, specifically Subnautica, because I really like Subnautica now. If I knew if I was playing a game and if there was an audience behind it, like, you know, someone watching, even if it was just one person, even if no one was watching, the fact that it was on the internet somewhere out there, and I said, episode 1, we're doing this, like, there is a record of me saying, we will play this, and if I don't play it, people will know and be like, oh, what a loser. Now, I didn't care. I don't care if people are like, oh, what a loser. But, you know, the fact that there's a physical record of, like, oh, he said he'll do it, he's gotta do it. And I'm like, I gotta do it now. I don't know. That's probably it. I like saying things in the yelling into the abyss that is the internet, and then saying I'll do this thing, and then if it doesn't happen, well, I fricked up. But if it does happen, hey, that's pretty cool, eh? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? December 12th. I'm nervous as hell. I don't have a lot of time left. In fact, how much time do I have left? 29 days. Good to know. A little bit less now because it's currently Friday. But yeah. I don't know. I like cataloging everything. It's not even like I look back at the stuff I've done. I mean, sometimes I look back in videos and I'm like, oh wow, that's what my voice sounds like? That's so cringe. But you know, last week, so cringe. What a cringe voice. But I like just having a record of things. I think it's pretty cool. Probably because I'm starting to lose my memories. Like, what was that movie where a character was losing their memories? Which out of the hundreds of movies does that happen? I just like having a record of things. I think it's nice. Even with Sky. That's why when I don't purchase anything until I'm doing it, you're tall. Come back here, you're tall. Wait, come over here this way. It's this way. Yes, this way. Cool. It's a baby. It's a moth. Welcome to Sky. Oh, look at the child. Look at them. They're so new. They're going through a cutscene. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. I don't have the umbrella. I don't have the umbrella. This one does, though. Never mind. Look at them. They're a baby. Oh, baby. Hi. Hello. Hi. Don't mind. Hold on. You. Off. We need you to be less intimidating. Nope. Get on my back. Alright. This is less intimidation. A totem pole, if you will. Where did you go? Gosh dang it, it happened again. He disappeared. This happens often. More often than I'd like it to. We'll just wait for him. Should show up in any second. I forgot what I was talking about. I like recording games. I think that's fun. I like seeing your guys' reaction to things, especially with Undertale. Undertale is really cool. Undertale, I think out of the two games, I think it would have to be Amori. Would have to be like just a really cool experience. Cause every single one of you guys going, oh man, not hang in there, that's Tokyo Joker, like, oh man, don't fall down the stairs or something like that. Like just your guys' hints and nods of, you know, Mori's death and the real secret behind Amori. I'm just like, you guys are spoiling everything. I don't care though. It's really funny. Don't die. You trying to die? You trying to die? Wake up. Sorry if you were trying to die. There's no way of me knowing if you were. Oh boy. Is it the moth? Is it our moth friend? It's the moth friend. Come on, buddy. Come over here. Come over here, buddy. Buddy. Yep. Oh, it's a different moth friend. Of course, they weren't there. Hello. Hi. Come over this way. Over here this way. It is dangerous out there, my friend. You must follow the path. This way. Oh, they're so adorable. Hello. Bonk. I think that the friendship candles have a little bit of a weird glitching going on sometimes. Oh, they're trying to get back? I'll get them back. Oh wait, they don't know. That's so cute. Hey, wait, buddy, over here. There you go. It's getting out of hand. Now there's two of them. Something I've noticed about myself is I think it's really adorable and just cute and just oh, when people try new things for the first time, or like they discover something brand new, like especially like in this game, in Sky, when you see like a moth, which is what the new players are referred to, like they just anything. And even in real life too. I'm gonna describe it like real life. Like someone figuring out a math problem. They're like spend hours on it. Totally not relatable to my own life, but you know, spend hours on. They're like, I understand it now. I understand what this is trying to tell. You know, they have the epiphany moment of, oh! I think that's really cute. I think that's pretty great. I think humans are pretty adorable sometimes. Sometimes it can be pieces of garbage. As all things are, but you know, sometimes they're just like, oh, look at you. Unrelated note, I can state the 3 different epiphanies I had with math, where I'm like, whoa, this is a game changer. Maybe it's 4, I don't know. I'm like, this is a game changer in everything. The first one was negative numbers. Not negative numbers, sorry. First one was long division. What I you know, back in elementary school, you'd have to like, the teachers would send the students to deliver things to other teachers because they were very convenient messengers or delivery people. Who knows? Howdy, Julian Rossi Bacchion. Welcome. Hello. I can do hello. I was in like 2nd grade or something. I was delivering something to a 6th grade class, and I saw that they were doing long division. And long division now, it's a lot of people don't like long division. I've learned, but I've always thought it was cool and very epic. Because like the way I remember too, it was a sunny day outside, and we walked in there dark. You know, they had a projector, so it was a dark classroom, and then just beaming on the board, long division. And it was so magical to me. Like, what is that? What are those? What's that? What is that? I thought it was so cool. And then the first death of math, where I'm like, oh, okay, it doesn't. The first sad face with math was when my teacher said, I mentioned like, you know, they were like, oh, you can't do anything minus here. And I'm like, what about negative numbers? You know, like a smart A. Like, what about negative numbers? And they're like, nope, negative number. I think the words they said were negative numbers do not exist. I'm like, oh, frick me then. Which they do. I mean, technically in real life there isn't like none of something, but on a number line there is negative numbers. And also in like physics, it's not negative numbers. It's like some other fancy physics word that I wouldn't know because I failed that class. And I have evidence of it. A D is failing. It is failing, I think. Did I get a D in that class? I don't know. Meow indeed, Julia. Meow indeed. Actually, I think I do have one. Anyways, what was I saying? Math, yeah. The second one was probably Redstone or something like that. Which that's a fun story I'll tell later. The recent one I had though was y equals mx plus b. I was trying to figure that out. I literally didn't understand. I'm like, what does this mean? Y equals ms. Why does that, like, what is it? It's just one formula? That's lame. But I saw it written in a different way. Instead of y equals mx plus b, it was x equals blah 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 blah, the other math stuff. And when I saw it written like that, I'm like, oh, it's not like it's not stagnant or whatever the word is. Like y equals mx plus b, it doesn't have to be locked in that shape. It can change shapes, which means like if you're missing a variable to something, you can change the way it looks and then get that variable. And like duh, that's what math is, you dummy. But I didn't know that, mostly because I gave up with math a long time ago. Because slopes are not my thing, parabolas are not my thing. Friggin', what is it called? I don't even know. It's a miracle I got through high school. Best con I've ever done. For legal reasons, I did pass high school. I do have to clarify that. Me saying that I failed high school is just my own personal beliefs. Speaking of math, a piece of math that I thought was very cool, and I spent a lot of time learning, was redstone. Now, hold on. I know it's a bit nerdy, but this is a video about me doing a candy run. It's already nerdy. But I remember watching Mumbo Jumbo and Etho Slap. Actually, no, it wasn't Etho. Because Etho was a scary YouTuber. Why was he scary? An answer I will give later. / never. I was watching Mumbo Jumbo, where it's like top 15 redstone stuff, or like top 15 things you know about redstone. Just like, it was basic redstone. He was teaching redstone. And I have, probably still in a notebook somewhere, a bunch of notes that he took about redstone. How the signal strength, max it could be is 15, and how that works. I took some notes about the comparator, didn't understand what that meant. The stuff about the repeater that I never knew. The repeater extends the pulse, which is cool. But not only that, the little ticks on it, that's a tick delay. So one repeater is one tick delay, and that could go up to 5, which is the basic one, like there. No, 4. Basic one, like when you put it in, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 3. It's 4. It delays it by 4 because Minecraft is base 16. It counts stuff by 4. In total 64. That's like cool. And then like observers is an instant thing, like bam, right there. It's a one tick, boom, really quickly. And then when I saw Tango do Decked Out, which was ages later on, Decked Out 2 specifically, with the railroads, it's like, oh, redstone isn't just with the dust. It can also be done with minecarts and things, and waterways and slime blocks. And when I tried to apply it in my Minecraft world, mind you, I played Bedrock. I learned, oh, so I have to work with a different science. I have to work with a different type of tools, which I did. I wouldn't say I'm, the champion at redstone, but I think I can do pretty good. I had a few people say like, oh, that's coding, and I'm like, really? I'm playing with dust. How's that coding? I'll believe you. How's that coding? We're also almost done with our candle run, believe it or not. Look at the top left-hand corner, we're almost out of chevrons, which means you can basically just kind of stop right here and be fine. I want to get the last candle cake, though, because I want to. Whee! Oh, no, it's right there, right there. I think it's very nice. I've had quite a few epiphanies in my life where it's like, whoa, that's amazing! I remember I've had a few for reading, mostly negative, but the negative ones are positive in the end. There's this book I got in my high school library for free. They were giving away books. It was an unedited, like, not for sale version of this book called Dark Places by, I forgot the author, but I know it was unedited because one, like, the classic spelling mistake, instead of T-H-E, it's T-E-H or whatever, but two, it was really bad. Like, really bad. Like, every time I open the book, I get less and less pages in. Up until now, where I literally cannot read the book. Let me just move you right there. There we go. I'm gonna just have you chilling. He chilling. There you go. Like, it's... And the final product of the book is probably, great. This specific version that I have, do not like it. But that was the first time I realized that characters in books don't have to be good guys. They don't have to be, like, the main character, how to describe this? The protagonist doesn't have to be a good person. And that was, like, the first time I'm like, oh. Like, they're not, a bad guy. They're just the person you follow in the story. And the antagonist in that book was the world. I didn't get through it very far, so I assume it's the world. It could be something else. Another one was Speak. Moving on. If you know, you know, and if you don't, well, good. You should read it though, because it's a good book. Good book to read, but also, holy crap, that broke me. 1984. I love that book. I adore that book. Absolutely great love story. Someone called me a fascist for talking about it, though, so I stopped talking about books after that. Coincidentally, it's also the last book I've ever read. Anyways, Fahrenheit 451, just dystopian. It's because, before then it was like Harry Potter, or what books do I read? I don't read a lot of books. I didn't read a lot of books, I guess. I don't know. But back then it was like, oh, the character in the setting in a positive, good environment. But like that was like the first ever dystopian stuff everywhere. I'm like, oh shoot, like the world, like character morality is questionable, along with the environment. Like this is great. It's a makes your brain think. And that was new for me. I was not used to thinking. Speaking of thinking, and I've said this many times, The Great Gatsby. I didn't like The Great Gatsby. I should have never said that out loud in an English class, because I was told, no, you're wrong, you're dumb. And that's around the time when I stopped caring about English class. a lot of just not great stuff. But I still think it's rather great. One thing that hasn't been fully ruined for me is music, yet. If one of you try, I will find you and hunt you down. But I think music is really great. Recently, I had an experience. I think I just experienced what it was like to talk to me for the first time. Like when I blabber on about music and stuff. Blabber is a bit mean word, but blabber in a good way. Like ranting. Positive ranting. Whatever that's called. Not venting. What's the opposite of a vent? Conduct? Which is a shortened version of conditioner? Like an air... I don't know. But, one of my coworkers, they were telling me about a band called Radiohead, specifically OK Computer, an album that they had. And they had me read a report that they made for school. They wanted me to proofread it because, yes. And then, I'm like, it's pretty cool. I kind of want to listen to the album, though, because I've never heard of this. Like, you haven't heard of the album? And then they talked for a couple minutes. And I was just looking, I'm like, oh my gosh, the spark in their eyes. I know this spark. I have the spark. How is this possible? It was so cool to hear them talk about it. I've never seen that before. And maybe if I have, I've probably forgotten by then, because, mind you, I don't have a lot of memories of things. That's why I like keeping catalogs in video form, because I like remembering stuff. Like since I got the OBS thing, I record nearly everything I do digitally and stuff. I don't record every candle run. That'd be ridiculous. Although, good idea for next year. But absolutely ridiculous. But like Overwatch games, if I do something cool, I want to clip it, put it into a video later or something. I have a folder saved with that, which I may or may not release next Monday. But like it's just people being passionate about something. I think is very cool, very adorable. I think humans are great, and that's kind of it. I don't know. Rant over. All right, let's do the thing that's totally not suspicious. Boink, boink. There you go. I'll give the other ones in a bit. So all we need is over here. I actually need the alternate universe version of myself. Hold on. This is for nothing in particular, so pay no attention. Okay, that doesn't mean anything to me. I need to get that. Whee! Pants. Alright, pants. Which pants we got? We have... not the right ones. We need... Do I not have any shorts? Oh, it's just these. Okay, cool, perfect. Let's keep the Doc Martens on, as usual. Then I need a hair. From Wasteland, it would be... you? Yep. Oh, 5 hearts. Right there. Cool. Might as well. Prop spell. 3. There we go. Extra heart. And 4. Jeez, that's going to get rid of all of our scented candles. Which reminds me, we probably need to go on a candle run very soon. Not candle run, we need to go to Eden very soon. Ooh. I don't think I'll have any time free open to do that. At least for a couple of days. There we go. Alright, so this will mean nothing to you guys, but this is more for me later. Just gotta get this. Man, this one's cool. I've never had this one. I'm gonna try to focus on the constellations a bit more. I like the constellations in the sky. I've always wanted to complete them all the way. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about the currency. I've already talked about that. That's fine, we don't have to do it again. Okay, cool. This. There we go. And then you. I don't have a pointing. Where's my pointing? Where's my pointing? I don't have pointing. Oh, I replaced it with book. I could replace the dancing. We'll modify this one. You need to get ready. Because it's showtime very soon, but not in front of the live stream. No, it's for later, for spoilers. Remember when I said nothing suspicious involved? Psych, this is the suspicious. We're gonna make a funky fun thing, which may or may not involve music. Let me look at the notes. Okay, yep, you guys can't be here for this. Alright, well anyways, you guys will see this again later. Maybe, who knows, depends on how the timeline interacts with everything else. Thank you to Weaveboy, Plinko, and Julian Rossi Dakion for joining in, along with the silent viewer and those who are watching in the future as well. If you made it up to this point, thank you for listening to my rants. It's very nice, very kind of you. If you like this video, please share around, because if you like it, there's a high chance other people did too. And if you didn't like this video, please comment down below on what I could do better, but don't talk about the gameplay, because I'm a professional. I can do no wrong. Except for the times where I did do wrong, but we don't talk about those times. Whoa, fumbled my words. Still got it in the end. Anyways, schedule goes as follows. Wrong one. I don't know. These next few days are going to be a bit crazy. A Mori rerun, hopefully tomorrow. It really depends on what happens today. And this morning. And tomorrow morning. Really depends. A Mori rerun, probably at some time. Skyrim, hopefully at some time. If not, I'll see you guys again at some point. As usual, the boop the snoot. The boop the schnoot. I don't know why I started that. I don't know when that happened. But I think it's cute, and I like cute things. Anyways, you. We need to get to work. We need to find a place that will be fun to record in. You lot have fun. I'll be back. I need to do this sick transition through this portal. See you guys later. Whoa! Okay, quick. Perfect. Ciao.